Minecraft is one of the most popular games on the Nintendo Switch, but there's no doubt that there's been a lot of drama with this game on this platform. From banned versions of the games to cancelled ideas the Minecraft team had, let's take a look at the rise and fall of Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch. Because yes, this handheld version has some seriously bizarre lore, and where else to start but from the beginning. When Minecraft was first created in 2009, it wasn't much. You could place blocks, destroy blocks, and that was about it. Over time, the game grew into something massive, adding survival mechanics, endless creativity, and eventually an official release in 2011. By then, Minecraft was already a global sensation. Shortly after, the game made its way to home consoles. First, we had the Xbox 360 edition in May 2012, which was an instant hit. Then, over a year later, PlayStation 3 users got their own version in December 2013. But despite all this momentum, Nintendo players were left out in the cold. Why wasn't Minecraft on the Wii U, Nintendo's main console at the time? It seemed like the perfect fit, given its gamepad potential for unique features in crafting and exploration. However, year after year, fans were met with silence regarding a Nintendo port of the game. Until 2014, Shigeru Miyamoto himself chimed in, saying Minecraft would be a perfect fit for Nintendo consoles. But at the same time, Mojang, the developers of Minecraft, kept saying the Wii U's user base was just too small. Which, I mean, yes, the console did only sell 13 million units, so I kinda get it, it's not that many. Even during Minecon 2015, Mojang's COO shrugged off the idea, saying it just hasn't happened yet. But then a glimmer of hope. In November 2015, the European Rating Board accidentally leaked a rating for Minecraft Wii U edition. A month later, it finally became official. Minecraft was coming to the Wii U on December 17th, 2015. Fans were ecstatic, but not for long. Because when Minecraft finally launched on the Wii U, it was nothing more than fine. It wasn't groundbreaking, but it worked. The game included basic touchscreen functionality on the gamepad, but it didn't go beyond swapping items and navigating menus, which is one of the biggest reasons Minecraft players wanted the version on Wii U. The unique features the gamepad could include. The Wii U's unique dual screen potential, like having one player on the gamepad and another on the TV, didn't even happen. There was also the price, $30, a full $10 more than the other versions. Sure, it came with some DLC packs, but the steep price tag felt unnecessary. Performance-wise, it ran decently well for the Wii U's limited hardware, but it was already clear that this console was on its way out. Minecraft on the Wii U felt like a last-ditch effort rather than an exciting release. Now you might be wondering why I'm still talking about the Wii U version when this video is about the Nintendo Switch version. Well, it's mainly because I just wanted to cover the ground with the blocky relationship Minecraft and Nintendo had before the Switch version. So now that we have that covered, let's actually talk about the Switch version of the game. And thus, the rise of Minecraft on Nintendo Switch began. When the Nintendo Switch was revealed in 2016, everything changed. The hybrid console promised a gaming experience like no other, portable and powerful, sort of, at the time. Fans of Minecraft quickly began requesting a Switch version of the game. Their wishes eventually came true in April 2017 during a Nintendo Direct presentation, where it was announced that Minecraft would be available in the Nintendo eShop on May 11th, 2017. This version offered a full Minecraft experience on the handheld console. With the announcement of Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition, fans were buzzing with excitement. Finally, Minecraft was coming to a console that could showcase the game's potential in both handheld and dock modes. During a pre-launch Microsoft livestream, the developers revealed some exciting upgrades for the Switch port, giving fans a first glimpse of Minecraft running on the Switch in both docked and undocked modes. The footage showed off how seamlessly the game transitioned between handheld and TV play, one of the console's defining features. While the video is no longer available, early impressions were overwhelmingly positive. First and foremost, the Nintendo Switch was reportedly much easier to work with than the Wii U. This was promising, especially since one of the first big announcements was that the players could transfer their old Wii U worlds to the Switch version. Although this feature wouldn't be available at launch, it was a sign of Mojang's commitment to making the game more accessible for longtime Nintendo fans. The Nintendo Switch Edition also brought content parity, launching with features from the January update of the PC version. And while it was slightly behind the cutting-edge updates on the other platforms, Mojang assured players that the Switch version would catch up quickly. This was a big deal as previous console versions, especially the Wii U, had often lagged behind the PC edition and wouldn't get updated nearly as quickly as the other versions would. There were also a wide variety of performance upgrades that were revealed here too. The Switch Edition offered worlds sized at 3072 by 3072 blocks, a huge leap from the cramped 864 by 864 block worlds on the Wii U. To put it in perspective, that's almost 10 times the amount as the Wii U version. While it wasn't quite as vast as the sprawling 5,120 by 5,120 block worlds on the PS4 and Xbox One, this was still the most impressive handheld Minecraft experience ever, and the game would run at 60 frames per second, a critical improvement over the Wii U version, which often struggled with performance issues. Whether docked or undocked, Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch was set to be smoother, faster, and more immersive than ever before. While it couldn't compete with the graphical and technical power of the PS4 and Xbox One versions, the Switch Edition had one undeniable advantage: portability. And that might not seem very impressive, especially since we already had the Pocket Edition. But for the first time, players had actually had a portable version that didn't feel compromised. While Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition was a massive leap forward from the Wii U version, it wasn't without its quirks. At launch, fans noticed something strange. Whether you were playing docked on the big screen or undocked in handheld mode, the game ran at 720p, no visual boost whatsoever when switching to the TV mode. And just in case you didn't know, the Switch undocked natively is 720p, and when you put it into a dock, it can go up to 1080p. Naturally, many assume that this was due to the Switch's hardware limitations. After all, compared to the Xbox One and PS4, the Switch is definitely the little bro when it comes to power. But Microsoft was quick to shut that theory down. In an interview with Time, Microsoft explained that the 720p resolution issue wasn't about system power. Instead, it came from a technical hurdle when transitioning between resolution while docking and undocking the Switch. Basically, Minecraft just couldn't handle the shift. Just like me after playing Fortnite for 24 hours. Thankfully, Microsoft hinted at a 1080p patch that could come down the line, but nothing was confirmed. This raised an interesting question. Why did the issue affect Minecraft when other games on Switch managed the resolution switch just fine? No one really knew, and fans were just left to wonder if they'd ever get this visual patch. For some players, the lack of 1080p wasn't a big deal. The game still ran at 60 frames per second and delivered a full Minecraft experience, which was already a huge win. But for others, it felt like the Switch version wasn't living up to its full potential, especially on a console that boasted seamless transitions between handheld and TV play. Within days of release on May 11, 2017, the game shot to the top of the eShop charts in major regions like Japan, the US, and the UK. It even managed to dethrone heavy hitters like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, proving just how much fans had been waiting for a proper Nintendo Minecraft experience. While the resolution remained locked at 720p in both modes, clearly this didn't dampen the game's appeal. Minecraft has always been a chart topper on every platform it lands on, and the Switch was no exception. It's anyone's guess how long it would stay at number one, but given the Switch's growing popularity and the sheer replayability of Minecraft, it was safe that it would remain a bestseller for a long time to come. In fact, it still is almost 8 years later. Holy smokes, gang. While Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition was off to a great start, there was one bizarre problem plaguing early adopters. Something so odd it earned the nickname the Sentient Switch issue. Shortly after release, players started noticing that their Switch consoles were randomly taking screenshots. The strange part is that it often happened while Minecraft was running, either fully or in the background. My personal theory is that Microsoft was signing data from your Switches and learning your social insurance number or something. Could have also been Herobrine. Who knows? It wasn't just screenshots either. Some Switches refused to enter sleep mode if Minecraft was open. Others reported issues with Joy-Con charging or the system refusing to rest altogether. Naturally, Nintendo was quick to respond with a system update. While the official patch notes only mentioned the usual stability improvements, many suspected that this was Nintendo quietly putting the Sentient Switch issue into the trash. Some players reported the problem was resolved immediately, while others cautiously kept testing to see if their consoles would behave. In the end, the issue turned out to be less of a Minecraft problem and more of a system quirk that the game happened to trigger. But for those few chaotic days, Minecraft on Switch felt a little haunted. Once again, my vote is on Herobrine. The patch didn't stop there though. It also addressed a few smaller issues, like fixing compatibility with the Switch Pro Controller's swap AB settings, and adding the missing Campfire Tail skin pack. I don't know what that is, but they fixed it and I'm happy. This would actually officially close out the Sentient Switch issue that Minecraft had made. And to continue the rise, Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition didn't stop improving. On May 30th, 2017, the game received its first major patch from 4J Studios, addressing some lingering issues and adding much-needed Switch-specific improvements. The update brought the Switch version up to par with other platforms, ironing out bugs and introducing exciting features like the Adventure Time Mashup Pack. But for Switch players, the highlights were the quality of life enhancements. For the first time, players could customize their control scheme in the options menu. This was a big one for those who wanted more flexibility, especially especially when playing with Pro controllers. In June 2017, Microsoft dropped a game-changing announcement for Nintendo fans. The upcoming Better Together update would unify almost every version of the game under one engine, the Bedrock engine. And the Nintendo Switch would be one of the first platforms to get it, beating even the PlayStation 4, as they were being silly heads. But I'll get to that. This update was a monumental shift for the Minecraft experience. For the first time, players on the Switch, Xbox One, mobile devices, Windows 10, and VR could connect and play together, regardless of which platform they owned. Finally, you weren't locked into your own ecosystem. This was the beginning of crossplay in gaming, actually. And I know, it's hard to believe. Minecraft used to be locked to players with only that console. For most gamers now, crossplay is just kind of a part of games. But Minecraft was one of the first games to kind of break that stereotype. The Better Together update wasn't just about unifying platforms. It introduced some incredible features to the Switch edition, like infinite worlds. Previously limited to 3072 by 3072 blocks, Switch players would finally get a chance to explore the endless worlds that were standard on other platforms at the time. They also included Realms multiplayer. This was Minecraft's subscription-based multiplayer mode, allowing players to host persistent worlds that friends could join at any time, which I did take part in and forgot to cancel mine for several months. Thank you, Microsoft, for making it hard for me to cancel. They also added the community marketplace. For the first time, Switch players could finally access it, a treasure trove of skins, maps, and texture packs created by other players. This feature brought a wealth of new customization options for the game. On top of that, they included cross progression with skins. Any DLC and purchased content would be transferred into other versions of the game, ensuring players wouldn't lose their beloved skins or worlds. All you need to do was link your Microsoft account and call it a day. Yes, link your Microsoft account on Switch. It's weird every time I say that, I swear. While I can't say that this was the beginning of the fall of Minecraft, this is definitely where things started to get a little iffy. Before we move on, hey, come here. You should become a member. Yes, join the Vandies. You get exclusive videos, behind-the-scenes content, an exclusive Discord chat where I'm active, and better yet, your name at the end of the video to show your true support. Please consider becoming a channel member to join the Vandy gang. Anyways, back to the video. While most platforms had the Better Together update, there was one little guy who didn't get invited to the party, and that is Sony, because they decided to block cross-platform play between the PS4 and other platforms. This decision didn't just affect Minecraft, it extended to other games like Rocket League and Fortnite too, my dearest. This created frustration among PlayStation fans and anyone who wanted to play with someone on PlayStation. When pressed on the issue, PlayStation's global sales and marketing head, Jim Ryan, defended the decision, citing concerns about exposing young players to external influences outside of Sony's curated environment. He insisted that this wasn't a physiological stance against crossplay, but rather a decision rooted in protecting their user base, which is a baffling move, especially considering that Nintendo, a company famously protective of its younger audience, had embraced cross-platform play without hesitation. For Switch players, the ability to play Minecraft with friends on Xbox and PC highlighted the platform's commitment to building connections, making Sony's stance even more of a silly pants move. While Sony hinted that the door wasn't completely closed on crossplay, there were no active discussions at the time. Naturally, this didn't sit well with the Xbox boss Phil Spencer, who spoke out during E3 2017. He called out Sony's reasoning as unproductive, stating, "The fact that someone would make an assertion that somehow we're not keeping Minecraft players safe doesn't seem healthy for anyone." He highlighted Microsoft's dedication to player safety and criticized Sony for framing the conversation in such a negative way. For many, Sony's move felt more like a political decision than a genuine concern for its players. Sony wanted that sweet treat of players only on their consoles, which is now an outdated view on gaming. Almost every online game at this point has cross progression. By mid-2017, Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition was thriving. The Better Together update was on its way, uniting players across platforms and adding infinite worlds. That wasn't all. During Microsoft's E3 presentation, they dropped a bombshell, the Super Duper Graphics Pack. Whew, it looks pretty. This pack promised a massive visual overhaul for Minecraft, with enhanced lighting, new effects, the stunning visuals that would make the game feel like a next-gen experience. The announcement was heavily tied to the launch of the Xbox One X, but Mojang confirmed it wouldn't be just for Microsoft's beefiest console. Switch owners would get it too. The idea of seeing Minecraft with improved visuals on Switch sounded incredible, but unfortunately the dream didn't last. After months of silence, Mojang broke the news. Super Duper was an ambitious ambitious initiative that brought a new look to Minecraft, but unfortunately, the pack proved too technically demanding to implement as planned. In other words, the Switch's hardware limitations meant the super duper graphics pack just wasn't happening. It wasn't just the Switch owners who were disappointed. Mojang ultimately ceased development of the pack across all platforms. Now, most likely they didn't cancel this super duper graphics pack because of the Switch, but still, I'm sure it had to be part of the reason, right? Especially with all the cross-platform play. And if you want to see super graphics, there are tons of mods on PC that look just insane. Anyways, on July 25th, 2017, a new patch dropped, and it came with the long-awaited resolution boost. Now, when docked, Minecraft ran at a full 1080p, giving Switch players a much clearer and crisper experience on their TVs. It wasn't a groundbreaking update, but it was a noticeable difference for fans who wanted the game to look its best on the big screen. After the patch was rolled out, Minecraft fans were eager to see just how much of a difference this resolution boost made. Enter the goats at Digital Foundry. In their detailed analysis, Digital Foundry confirmed what fans hoped for. The jump from 720p to 1080p in docked mode was not only noticeable, but it came with no significant performance sacrifices. Even in multiplayer, the game held up surprisingly well, maintaining smooth performance without frame drops or glitches. This was great news for Switch owners. It proved that the hybrid console did have the processing power to make the jump. It was just a matter of Mojang and 4J Studios ironing out the technical hurdles of switching between portable and docked play. In September 2017, Minecraft on Switch scored a surprising collaboration, and this one is just fun to mention. The Halo Mashup Pack. Yes, Master Chief and the Halo series is now represented on the Nintendo Switch. Of course, Fortnite did this too, but you know, it's still fun to see. By September 2017, the highly anticipated Better Together update had officially launched, but there was a catch for the Nintendo Switch owners. While the Switch was featured prominently in promotional trailers and artwork, the update wasn't quite ready in time for the Nintendo Switch. Mojang explained that while they were working hard to bring the update to Switch, they needed a little more time to polish it. After all, integrating cross-platform play on such a versatile console was no small feat. The team assured fans that the update was still coming, but they'd have to wait until winter 2017 to get their hands on it. And by the end of 2017, Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition wasn't just doing well, it was dominating. Nintendo dropped their top 30 best-selling digital games of the year, and surprise, surprise, Minecraft was right at the top, sitting at number 1, beating out games like Snipperclips and Sonic Mania. Meanwhile, in the West, Minecraft claimed the second spot just behind Stardew Valley. Not bad, all things considered. And by 2018, the update was officially available. Everything was going well. The Bedrock edition ran at a smooth 60 frames per second in both handheld and docked modes, and the number of chunks loaded on screen jumped from a measly 6 to a much more respectable 14. This meant fewer janky pop-ins and smoother, more natural worlds as you explored. Xbox achievements made their way on the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft. Yes, you heard that right. Players could now earn Xbox Live achievements for their game score while playing on a Nintendo console. This wasn't a fan-made workaround or some unofficial hack. It was officially supported when the Bedrock edition dropped. As long as you linked your Xbox Live account, you could unlock an achievement just like you could on the Xbox and PC. This was just a weird integration and makes me wish we had a Nintendo achievement system of some sort. Now, when the Bedrock edition actually released, they did something a little silly. Instead of just an update to the previous Nintendo Switch version, this would be a brand new app that was free if you had the Nintendo Switch edition already. And they actually removed the Nintendo Switch edition from the title overall and just called it Minecraft. There was no longer special editions, everything was tied together, one big version. To celebrate, Mojang even launched a new physical edition of Minecraft for Switch, giving collectors something to smile about. And by collectors, I mean me. Oh, and they even recently rebranded the main image for Minecraft and printed a new box art for the game. I actually want to buy this just for the case. That makes me crazy, right? If there was any lingering doubt about Minecraft's success on the Switch, the sales numbers wiped it out completely. By August 2018, just a couple months after the launch of the Bedrock edition, Japanese retailer GEO revealed that Minecraft on Switch had already outsold the Wii U counterpart, and in record time. To put it in perspective, it took 9 months for the Wii U version to hit these numbers, but on the Switch, 2 months. That's it. Not only was Minecraft moving copies fast, but it was also GEO's best-selling game at the time. It wasn't hard to see why. The Wii U struggled to gain traction, leaving even massive games like Minecraft unable to reach their full potential. The Switch, on the other hand, was a global hit, and Minecraft was a perfect fit for its hybrid design. Regardless, all of this was the rise of Minecraft on Nintendo Switch. But as of recent times, the Nintendo Switch seems to be struggling to keep up, and so the fall starts to happen. Now, not to worry, the PlayStation crossplay did eventually release, but after that, there were no major updates to the Switch version alone. They just kind of kept all versions extremely similar to the other console versions. And I think this is why Minecraft has become so hated on this console. What happened? Why are people dissing it so hard in the community? This mainly has to do with the fact that Minecraft as a game gets better and better with major updates released every year. And they add assets to the game, new mechanics, and a slew of features to help maintain Minecraft in today's gaming landscape. The problem resides in Nintendo Switch being as old as it is, as most of the issues with Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch today is that it's just simply not powerful enough to run Minecraft anymore. While the resolution and frame rate are still decent, the game has become too much of a chonker for the system. Now I'll go more in depth with my experience and the actual technical side of it in my video where I talk about how broken it is on the Switch, and this is basically the fall of the game. At one point, this was the best handheld way to experience Minecraft, but as the game kept evolving, the Switch couldn't keep pace. Chunk loading issues, frame rate dips, stuttering, massive lag in late game worlds, and even login headaches with the stupid Microsoft account they added. This version now has a laundry list of items, whereas the OG Nintendo Switch edition didn't, because it was so optimized for the console. And while Microsoft keeps pushing out updates, they really haven't done much specifically to optimize the Switch version. And if you truly want to see how broken Minecraft is on the Nintendo Switch, click this video. Consider becoming a channel member for perks and your name at the end of the video. I hope to see you in the next one. See you later.